Opening up a show about ducks with anything other than a duck is a quacking sin. This is clearly a gull ass and not a ducktail. Also, show chooses not to open with the greatest TV theme song of all time. It's a fact. Don't bother checking. Woo! I'm always curious about animal sentience in shows like this. Some animals wear clothing and talk while others fly around like normal. What makes these ducks different than the seagulls?
You can't wear this to your job interview?
Why is Donald covering his lower half and not his upper when clearly exposure below the shirt hemline is no ducking deal? Also, why don't ducks wear pants in the world of Disney? That's even more of a mystery than whether or not Walt Disney is under Cinderella's castle on ice. Also, he totally is. Either these clothes are so stiff they can be suspended like this without a hanger, or this is a tee that looks like a jacket, shirt, and tie, but is actually a prank gift from a novelty store. Both are a sin. Is Donald's shirt sentient? Because now I have even more questions.
A big day calls for a big breakfast.
Fish for breakfast. Also, never trust anyone who can perfectly craft letters around the rim of a plate. Whether ketchup, jam, or blood, this is a food trend that makes all of us look bad. Oh, come on! How hard is it to roll down the plastic bag and close the cereal box?
Well, what time can you get here?
I don't know.
This house doesn't even appear to have an address, and what cab or bus driver would just leave an elderly woman all alone at a clearly abandoned house in the middle of nowhere? Did they just put the entire suit on Donald all at once? Because I'm calling bullquack on those suit physics.
I heard he's so smart, he solved the mystery of the Chupacabra.
Scrooge McDuck is the Chuck Norris of DuckTales. Maybe that's not a sin, but it's how I show I care. Also, can we discuss the last name for a second? I'm guessing Duck is just the Smith of duck names, although I don't know too many people called Donald Human, but semantics. However, why is Scrooge a McDuck and Donald, his nephew, is just simply Duck? I mean, what the duck is up with that?
He only hunts for treasure to swim in it.
Keeping swords in your swimming pool.
Back in the bin with you. See you tomorrow.
Old, bored, rich guy is old, bored, and rich cliche. I don't know. Is it smart to have a monolith beacon of a vault? Shouldn't rich people hide their treasures instead of giving every thief a massive target? What the is this guy doing? He's driving while standing out of a sunroof? While somehow keeping his hat on his head? This is ridiculous even by cartoon standards. I know this is supposed to show Launchpad as an irresponsible driver, but I think it does the opposite. He managed to take out the table and dessert, but not the pigs and the dog. That is one skilled duck. A sword by a fireplace? No big deal. But an umbrella? Flinging embers could easily ruin the fabric. Do you know how hard it is to find the right f***ing umbrella? Store that thing in a closet. This is the third or fourth time this headline has been obviously pointed out. I wonder if it will be important.
You agreed to watch him. Watch him.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think that's how this went down, but I couldn't understand most of what was being said between Donald and Scrooge earlier, so I don't know exactly what the f*** is going on. I'm here for it, but clueless. I just want to point out that Webby has installed a clapper for one specific spotlight in her room for dramatic effect.
Lisa's not the marble room.
Yes, but you're following a child who attached a doll to the wall by piercing it with an arrow, so I don't really think we can trust your judgment.
Because family is nothing but trouble.
Blue shirt kid duck can act shocked, but HDL are notoriously rambunctious and love causing trouble, so this shouldn't come as any surprise. The kid should be nodding like, he's got a point. Come on, writers, find a better angle for your family rift.
I'm Scrooge McDuck. I made my name being tougher than the toughies and smarter than the smarties.
Smarties are the devil's work. Bitter, chalky, choking hazard, pseudo candy. I just can't tolerate them, so I'm sinning this show for making me think of them.
I'm gonna eat a hamburger.
Which got me thinking about how ducks eat, so I looked up duck teeth. And now I'll never sleep again. Shield your eyes, children.
The gong of Pishu. Hit it 3 times to unleash unspeakable evil.
For the last time, hitting a bong does not unleash evil. There are incredible medicinal... What's that? Oh, gong! Gong. Right.
What are you doing? Calling dibs on stuff.
You at least have to write your name on the Post-its, Louie. Do you even know how to dibs, bro?
The Headless Man Horse! That one feels self-explanatory.
Webby Vanderquack would be ducktastic at TVSins.
Secret museum. This is the garage.
See, it's funny because it's a garage, and garages are funny because it's a garage for garage things, which is why this is so funny.
The curse is only activated if you ring the gong 3 times, and you already hit it 2 times, didn't you?
There's no way the gong hasn't been accidentally tapped a few times before now, especially considering it's stored in the garage where anyone could run into it when they put away their hoses of destiny.
It'll take more than some fancy flying to shake old Scrooge, a cash cannibal.
And being able to defy the laws of physics. Also, we'll handle the witty alliterations around here, Scroogey show-off.
Launchpad! We need to swing him out!
Behold the plane of forgetful artistry. 3 windows turn into 2. So what's the big deal if the dragon manages to eat all the gold? Just wait for it to poop out a massive gold nugget and then market it as an extremely rare resource. I'm just saying, if people in reality can sell dice made from the poop of an Arctic Swedish moose, imaginary duck people would go insane for dragon poop gold. There's simply no way that the kids could see this from that far up. First, let's just say they all survived this, as nobody was wearing a proper seatbelt when the plane crashed. Second, where is this hose attached? They're on Vault Island and the other end of the hose just sort of leads out to the ocean? That is not how hoses work.
Oh, baby, that's my girl.
For some reason, you all want to wear the TVSins pitchfork M on your body. So we slapped that f***er on some new merch and threw it in the store. Posters, hoodies, tanks, socks. Click on the merch below the YouTube player or click the store link at TVSins.com.
Les poissons, how I love les poissons!
Cans!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
There was no big, it was full of cans.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh my god!
If somebody had a gun to your head and said, you got to tell me what's going on with this person over here or I'm going to kill you.
Now you, Mr. Conley, you are staring into a deep, dark pit of trouble if you don't let me help.
Wake up! Where did you find the piece of resistance?
Master Falcor! Master! We have to hurry!
All right, hang on tight.
Ah! It's not a liquid!